Hi everyone, welcome to DT's Premiere where technical drawing is made simple. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to support the channel and help reach more students. Let's begin. For this video, we will learn what is a triangle. So a triangle is a two-dimensional figure that has three sides. So it is considered a three-sided polygon. It has three corners. All right. And these have a name. So these two are called vertices. And this single one at the top is called a vertex. So the vertex and vertices are pretty much the corners where two lines meet to form an angle. All right. And there are different types of triangles. So we have a right angle triangle. And in the right angle triangle, we have a right angle. All right. And the right angle is measured at 90 degrees. And then on the longest side, we have a hypotenuse represented by HYP. All right. So the right angle triangle is the only triangle that has a hypotenuse, which is the longest side, that is opposite to the right angle. All right. So this is one type of triangle and it's called a right angle triangle. So right angle triangle. All right. Second type of triangle we have is called an equilateral triangle. All right. So the equilateral triangle has all sides equal. So 40 millimeters on this side, 40 millimeters on this side, 40 millimeters on this side. It also has all angles equal. So angles in a triangle add up to 180. And if all of these are equal, that simply means that each angle would be 60 degrees. 60 multiplied by 3 is 180. In other words, that would be 60 plus 60 plus 60. We also have a triangle called an isosceles triangle. All right. Now, the isosceles triangle has two angles that are equal or two sides that are equal. So 40 here, 40 here, and then this one would be different. So let's say 20. All right. And for example, this angle would be 45 and 45 because both angles are equal, which means that this angle that's remaining would be different. All right. An isosceles triangle could also have 30 degrees and 30 degrees. And what's remaining? It could also have 75 degrees, 75 degrees, and what's remaining. All right. And once again, both sides, so 5 centimeter, are equal. And only one side is different. All right. Represented by two little dash to show that both sides are equal, or one dash on both sides. All right. Then lastly, we have what we call a scalene triangle. Now, with a scalene triangle, all the angles are different. So for example, this is 30, this is 45, and this is the remainder. All of these angles are different. All of the sides are also different. So 5 centimeter here, 7 centimeter here, and let's say 6 centimeter here. There are two types of scalene triangles. So we have an obtuse scalene and we have an acute scalene. So with the acute scalene, there's one angle that is smaller than 180 degrees. All right, so these angles are smaller. With an obtuse scalene triangle, one of the angles for this one acute, all of the angles are less than 180. For the obtuse scalene, one angle is going to be greater than 90 degrees. So I said 180 earlier, which is a mistake. That is supposed to be 90 degrees. All right, so say for example this is 120, then whatever is remaining here and here. All right, two different angles will always be different, and all the sides are different as well. Now, what are the characteristics of a triangle? If we look at a triangle, we can say angles in a triangle all add up to 180 degrees. So angle x plus angle y plus angle z is equal to 180 degrees. So it never gets higher than that. All right. We can also say it has three corners. All right. At the bottom, both of these are vertices. And then this one is called a vertex. So it has three corners. Additionally, we can say it has three sides. So side 1, side 2, side 3. Those are the characteristics of a triangle. And I'm sure you can think of more. Moving on. Now that we know what a triangle is, the types of triangle, and the characteristics, I want you to place this information in your book. Put any additional information that you want to or that you have researched in your book as well, so you can have it to study and have it to pull back on when you are asked questions. For example, to construct an isosceles triangle, you know the characteristics of it. Construct an equilateral triangle, you know the characteristics of it, and so on. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.